check.
Welcome, guys. Welcome on today's video. Today, guys, we'll be talking about the 5 main barriers that you should overcome for success. Stay tuned. The first success barrier that we should go through so that we can achieve what we want in our lives and is procrastination. Leave we should stop procrastinating. Guys, I'm gonna be very honest with you here, guys. I am a huge procrastinator. um I and it's very hard. I'm giving examples so that you guys can relate. But I'm very bad at procrastinating. I'm very bad at just taking action. I'm that type of person. I need to think of something in very different variations for a long extended period of time so that I can make sure I make the right decision. Guys, I'm not saying you should just do something without giving it some thought, but guys, procrastination is a killer when it comes to taking action about doing something that you want, or taking that class, or taking that action towards your required goal, or your whatever it is. And procrastination, guys, it is very hard to overcome, because once you start thinking about doing something, your mind gives you a million and one reasons why you shouldn't do it, what might go wrong, why it might, this is what people might think about you. People will start talking behind your back. This is gonna happen, and the your mental clarity and your mental, how can I say this? You become mentally disabled, and mentally disabled in a sense that you are so scared, or you are so much thinking about all these exterior motives that you're not looking at the clearer picture of doing what you need to do so that you can reach your goal. Procrastination, guys, it is very big to overcome. I'm telling you guys, as I'm speaking right here, I didn't want to do this YouTube channel. Trust me, I was procrastinating for the past 2 hours. Just be like, I really don't want to do this, but I want to do this. It is the type of just do it. Like Nike's slogan, just do it. You just gotta do it. And the number one rule, I think, not rule but tip I could give people is that when you need to do something, like for instance me, if I was shooting this YouTube video today, or whatever it might be, even washing dishes or making your bed, whatever barrier you have that's aligned with procrastination, wait a few seconds, look at the object, and just do it. Trust me, the amount it takes you to procrastinate and sit there and just thinking, oh, I'll do it another day, or I'll do it then, or I'll do it. You could have just done it and get it over with. Right? So like that's a little tip I have. Like, just wait a second or two. Just look at what you need to do and just do it. Get it over with. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a lot quicker to just get it over with than to just sit back and just go relax and just procrastinate about, oh, I'll do it in the morning, or I'll do it at night, or I'll do it after me. I don't know what, like putting designated time on what you should do just is gonna make sure that you do it. You gotta do it. And I know a lot of people struggle with this, and that's why the nice part about procrastination is once you start doing it, it becomes a habit. like I don't know if you've heard, but you know it takes 21 days to create a habit. Once you do it a few times, it becomes so much easier to just keep on doing it over and over and over and over and over again. And after a month or two, you'll be amazed that, yo, I've been doing this stuff and I don't even feel like I'm doing it. You know? Anyway, guys, that's the first barrier that I want to talk about, guys. The second barrier that I want to talk about, guys, is the barrier that you need motivation. You don't need motivation. Success is not dependent on motivation. I've been these YouTube shows and YouTube channels that show you. Even Vusi Tambakwan in one of his videos, he just said that about 10%, even I mean, I'm actually being very generous by saying 10%, but about 10% of success is motivation. The 90% is discipline. And I see a lot of people when they need to do something or when they want to do something or when like they want to achieve some type of level of success in their lives, they rely a lot on motivation. Motivation is only 10%. Motivation is only what that gets you started. You need to have an exterior and you need to have a force stronger than motivation so that you can keep on doing what you need to keep on doing. And that's where discipline comes in. Discipline is knowing you have to wake up at 5 o'clock every single day and go to the gym, or knowing that you have to eat healthy every single day, or knowing that you have to study every single day, or knowing that you need to, I don't know what people would do, but you need to do that specific type of task and you need to do it every single day. Yes, you might be motivated to do it 5 days out of a month, but the rest of the months, that's where discipline comes in. And discipline is hard. It is very hard. It is doing the things that you don't want to do. It is very hard. I am telling you, you are going to hate the word discipline because it is terrible. Terrible. But you gotta do it. If you tell yourself that I'm gonna read a book a day, an hour a day, that's the discipline. You are motivated to start reading. Good. That's 10%. But the 90% is discipline. The 90% is picking up that book and reading every single day for an hour. A lot of people won't do that. A lot of people won't do what they don't feel like doing. And that's one of the one of these things that comes to success. A lot of people, when they don't feel like it, they won't work on their business or they won't work on whatever they're doing, their side hustle, or they won't. A lot of people, they wouldn't even go to work if they don't feel like it. They're just okay. They're forced right now to go to work, and obviously, there's a lot of disciplinary actions that could be taken against them. But if there wasn't some type of incentive to make you to go to work, you wouldn't. 10 days out of a month you would go to work because you're motivated, but the rest you wouldn't. And this is why people don't achieve a lot of success, because guess what? Success needs all of you. It wants all of you. Success is very selfish. It wants all of you. And you gotta give it time and your heart and your soul and your focus every day. That's what people don't understand about success. That's what people don't understand about discipline. Discipline is a pain in the ass. It's pain. But you gotta do it. You know? Like for instance, I'm sitting here shooting this YouTube video for you guys. I don't wanna do this. I'm so tired. I don't wanna do this. But it's a discipline. I will promise you guys every Tuesday and Wednesday I'll bring you guys a video, and that's a promise I will keep. Gotta keep your minds right, guys. Anyway, guys, the third success barrier that I want to talk about is In this one, I'm very much of a guilty guy on it, and it's deep focusing on work. Look, guys, we live in a we live in a time where our focus is our gold, to be honest. The person who's the most focused wins. I'm just being very honest with you, it is the truth. And we have a lot of distractions these days, right? Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, you name it. We've got distractions. But I've seen that the people who can focus for long periods of time on one or two things, not like five, but a few things, they're the ones who win. You know, the person who focuses a few hours a day on a specific task wins. you know and like this deep focus work just does not just does not apply only in in whether that's social media, but outside forces too. I mean, the moment I started getting into this whole success thing, I didn't watch news anymore. you know I didn't watch any of these commercial news. I didn't do it anymore. I don't okay. I watch a little bit of YouTube here, but I don't watch them that much anymore. It's focus to keep being focused on that singular goal till it becomes a reality. You know, and like for instance, people would come to me these days and like, yo, Kato, did you hear what recently happened at whatever this channel, or someone, some of these huge politicians or huge celebrities, something happened on them, and everywhere on social media is just crazy. People are talking about it, and all this chaos. And people who know me to come to me like, yo, Kato, did you hear what happened to that guy? Did you hear what happened to that other guy? Did you hear about what happened to this guy or that girl or this guy? And I would be like, I don't know shit. I don't know what you're talking about. Because I don't follow them. Because they take a lot of your mental strength. You take a lot of your mental focus. You need to focus on one thing and block all the outside noise, so that you can have more clarity and more vision and more understanding about a singular thing that you're focusing on. you know like these days, I don't even watch movies. I'm not a movie person. The only thing I might say I watch from time to time is YouTube. And if it's YouTube, it's mostly like educational stuff, like how to do this, that, and that. That's the one that I'm watching. you know so, like, focus. I'm not using Facebook like on a personal level. I'm not doing it. I'm not using Instagram on a personal level. I'm not using, it's for work. It's definitely for work. you know so that's the type of focus that you need to have, so that you can achieve what you need to achieve. And the other focus comes in. Let's say you have destructive friends that are taking your time away, or destructive family members, or anything of your environment that takes time away from what you need to do, is also a distraction. Whether you are, I don't know, at home, busy with your work, and people are calling you left, people are calling you, people are disturbing you of that deep concentration, that focus. It's killing you. You need to cut the fat, you need to cut the distractions, so that you can have more clear vision about what you need to do. You really need to. It's a known fact. Look at all the big business guys. Look at, I know I'm referring to a lot of, the Musks, the Elons, the Warren Buffetts, all these big guys. Okay, right now, yes, they might be handling a few companies, or a few activities, but when they started, they focused years and years and years on one thing. Look at Warren Buffett. Look at Elon Musk. Look at Jeff Bezos. Look at Look, all these business guys, first Tim, every like all these business guys, all these ultra productive, successful guys, whether that's in business, athletes, rappers, any industry that you like, look at the most performing guys and see what did they do for their first 5 years. They focus on one thing and they did it over and over and over and over till they became so good at it that they had chance, that they had power, that they had mental strength to move on to other things. So, like, don't juggle, don't put 5 to 10 things or 4 to whatever. Don't put multiple things on your plate because you're not going to be able to focus. It's just not, you know. And I'm a huge victim, no, not victim, but I'm a huge guy who used to do this. I won't lie. When I work, I want to work. When I don't work, I don't feel like I'm working. You know, so I would create these extra tasks for myself just so that I'm busy. I'm working. And you can only go to a certain point. I remembered like after a week, I was burned out. I just slept for like a few hours. You know, so you gotta keep that in mind. Cut the fat, cut all the distractions in your life so that you can focus more on what you want to do. Guys, the fourth area that I want to talk about, and this one is a bit tough. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we need to talk about it, and it's persistence. Now, a lot of people will be asking me, persistence. What is persistence actually? And I've got the stupid dumb version. Persistence is keeping keep on going. Keep moving, keep on going. Look, success. You're gonna have a lot of failures. You're gonna have a lot of people doubting you. You're gonna have a lot of times where you are alone. You're gonna have a lot of times where people just are not seeing what you're seeing. You're gonna have a lot of times where you're doubting yourself. You're gonna have a lot of times where you are actually telling yourself, why the heck did I do this? Why the heck did I start this? Why the heck did I even give myself such big pressure to succeed? You're gonna have all these type of feelings. Some people are gonna look at you weird. Some people are gonna think you're crazy. Some people are gonna think that you've completely lost the plot. It's okay. You kind of need to be okay. You kind of need to be okay handling that, and that's where persistence comes in. Every single time where there's a boulder or there's an obstacle on your path, what are you gonna do? You need to keep on going. You need to keep on going and going and going. Nobody said it's gonna be easy, but you need to keep on going. You know, persistence. Persistence is very important because you could be the best person in your line of field that you want to achieve in, but if you don't have the persistence to keep on going, you're not gonna make it. You know, you're just not gonna make it because guess what? Persistence is keep on going. You know, if you had failure today, tomorrow keep on going. You had this, you had all these mental things that are just bothering you. You just keep on going. It is what it is. You need to keep on going because if you don't, you're not going to get where you want to go. Look at all these famous guys. They had multiple, multiple failures, but they kept on going. I'm starting to sound a bit repetitive, but you need to keep on going. That's like the golden rule. I would say this is the second most important rule about success. Second most important. And guys, the fifth and last barrier, mental barrier that you need to break through is to always be consistent. Now, persistent and consistent, they might sound the same, but they are not. Persistent is how long you try, how long you're willing to go. Consistent is how much, the frequency, how much are you coming, you know? And I would say persistence and consistency are the most, I would say, in my opinion, if you really found the type of path you have, sticking to these two guys, you will just keep on going. What? But anyway, consistent is when you keep how many times you do it, how often do you do it, you know? Like, if your dream is to become a world-class pianist, right? Let's say you want to be the most biggest piano guy ever, right? An average pianist trains 8 to 9 hours a day. That's the consistency. Are you going to be able to do it every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day? Huh? That's consistency. If you, let's say you want to lose weight, are you just gonna go to the gym once a week? Or are you gonna go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week so that you can lose weight? That's consistency. You know, let's say you want to be a world famous driver, car driver, rally car driver, whatever. If your coach or your supervisor or your manager tells you to go and practice 3 times a week or 4 times a week, you shouldn't be doing it every day. That's consistency. Let's say you want to become an athlete. Let's say you want to become a 100-meter sprint athlete. If your coach tells you you have to sprint and you have to come to practice every single day, you do it twice a day. Or you do it 3 times a day. That's consistency. Because guess what? The person who's willing to be more consistent about his actions and being persistent, keeping on pushing through the hard times, there is absolutely no way your competitors are going to beat you. And when I mean competitors, I mean people around you. There's no way. So right now, the biggest point is that how consistent are you willing to become? You want to lose weight? You can go to the gym only once a week. Okay. It's just going to take you longer to reach your goal. Right? Oh, okay. Maybe you want to be, or maybe you want to reach your goal faster. Then you go to the gym 4 times a week or 3 times. You know? That's consistent. The higher the frequency of consistent you are, the faster you might get to your goal. And that's all it, guys. Guys, anyway, thanks for watching my video, guys. If you've got any value or anything you wanna comment on, just leave me a comment down. And like, guys, seriously, just subscribe, like the video, just talk to me. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, what you would like me to talk about in the next video, and what am I doing wrong? You know, like, I love constructive criticism. I love it. It makes me a better person. It makes me a better YouTuber. It makes me a better whatever. It makes me a better person overall. And I'm only starting YouTube, so I would really like for people to just give me constructive criticism right now so that I can improve both on my YouTube game and my personal game. Anyway, guys, as I've said, if you liked and enjoyed what I'm talking about in this video, please just go down, like the video, subscribe, put on that little bell notification, and I will see you on the next video.